since 2010. Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
2021 Minnesota Twins.
Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Robert comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
The next twin up, Carlos Correa. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Robert, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4th hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Target Field right after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kepler's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
1 out, bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Next for New York, Jose Trevino. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Hopped up. Urshela is there, and they breeze through this half inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The catcher, Mitch.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Garver becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jorge Polanco stands in as he looks at a cold strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Next, here is Gio Urshela. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Torres picks it up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Got him to chase out of the zone that time.
Miguel Sano is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Now back.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last AB. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Kirilloff is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare in the side. So stepping in is Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Correa.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. So 1-1. That's popped up. Montas just to the left of the mound. He's got it 1 away.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Luis Robert, who collected a base hit his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard to the right, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The catcher, number 8.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver, struck out in his first at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Twins are set. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far.
The left fielder, number 22.
Line to the right side. Kirilloff is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Jose Trevino. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The 0-2 once more. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 32.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
The 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The count is 1-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Now at the plate here is Josh Donaldson. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. And stepping in, Alex Kirilloff. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Not shortstop.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now back. Center fielder.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter. The catcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. Tip back toward the mound. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. High in the air out to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Up next for the
Stepping up is Jose Trevino. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready now is DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece. So now into the box is Jorge Polanco, grounded out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Alex Kirilloff is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Tyler Duffy will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robert is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robert able to track it down for the 3rd out. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The designated hitter, Byron.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fouled off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Striding in is Pilos Correa, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres,
The shortstop.
as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next up, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Shot back up the middle, and that will make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Juan Minaya enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone. Next to dig in, Josh Donaldson flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
The other side is retired as they make the play. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Ready for the bottom of the 10th.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Garver is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next to hit, Gio Urshela, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So next to bat will be Miguel Sano. Singled in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this line.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Frankie Montes is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target.